man who wasn't in any photos. A man woke up one morning and looked around. He was lying in a strange room. As he got up, he noticed something odd. Every morning when he woke up, he would have a new name. Today he woke up as John Smith. Yesterday he was called David Jones. And the day before that it was Michael Brown. People were walking by, but they didn't seem to notice him. What was happening to him? Why couldn't he remember anything about his life? Who was he? The man cried out. It was like he was invisible. He tried to walk out the door, but as soon as he stepped outside, he felt dizzy and fell to the ground. He picked up the phone and the voice on the other end said, "Are you ready to find out the truth?" The man's heart started racing. This was his only chance to find out what was happening to him. He looked back at the room one last time and saw the clocks were now showing different times. The writer had stopped time in the room when they were creating the story. But now that the story was finished, time was moving again. When he looked up, the sky was filled with bright lights. And as he looked around, he saw people staring at him. At least he had a purpose. Even if it was just to help someone write a story. He couldn't remember anything about his life. Who am I? He thought to himself, completely confused. He looked around the room, hoping to find some answers. On the table was a laptop and a note that read, "You are not who you think you are." The man freaked out. Was he going crazy? Was this some kind of joke? But as he looked around the room, he noticed something else. He wasn't in any photos because he wasn't real. He was just a figment of someone's imagination. The person who created him was a writer who was trying to come up with a new character for their story. All the clocks were showing the same time, 11:11. And no matter how much he tried to change the time on one of the clocks, it wouldn't work. It was as if time had stopped. First, you need to visit a specific website. Then you need to find a hidden object in your house. And finally, you need to call me back. The man did everything the voice instructed him to do. He then went to the window and looked outside. The man then went back into the room and collapsed on the bed. Just then, his phone started ringing. The voice on the phone said, "If you want to find out the truth, you need to follow 3 steps." When he called the voice back, he learned something shocking. As the man absorbed this information, his body started to fade away. As the man completely faded away, he realized that his life wasn't so bad after all.